If you don't like history but still love drama, then this is for you. The story of the USA and Russia is one of the most compelling narratives in modern history. It's a tale filled with intense rivalries, dramatic confrontations, and moments that have shaped the world as we know it today. Buckle up. The 1960s marked the beginning of the space race, a period of intense competition between the USA and the Soviet Union. This wasn't just a race to see who could get to space first. It was a battle for technological and ideological supremacy, an era where the USA and the Soviet Union battled for cosmic supremacy. The stakes were incredibly high, and both nations poured vast resources into their space programs. It was a time of rapid technological advancement and fierce national pride. It wasn't just about rockets. It was a clash of ideologies reaching for the stars. The USA, with its capitalist democracy, and the Soviet Union, with its communist regime, each wanted to prove that their system was superior. The space race became a symbol of this larger ideological struggle. Then, in 1962, the world held its breath. The Cuban Missile Crisis brought that planet to the edge of nuclear disaster. For 13 days, the world watched as the USA and the Soviet Union engaged in a tense standoff that could have led to global annihilation. The Cuban Missile Crisis brought the planet to the edge of nuclear disaster. It was a moment of high tension, with both superpowers on the brink of launching nuclear weapons. The crisis was eventually resolved, but it left a lasting impact on international relations. A standoff that could have ended everything, resolved in the nick of time. Fast forward to 1989. The Berlin Wall fell. This was a monumental event that signaled the end of the Cold War and the beginning of a new era in global politics. A moment that symbolized the collapse of Soviet influence in Eastern Europe. The fall of the Berlin Wall was not just a physical event. It was a powerful symbol of freedom and the triumph of democracy over authoritarianism. Freedom, hope, and change swept across the continent. The collapse of the Soviet Union soon followed, leading to a wave of independence movements and the reconfiguration of political boundaries in Eastern Europe. But the story doesn't end there. The rivalry between the USA and Russia has continued to evolve, adapting to new global realities and challenges. Even after the end of the Cold War, the two nations have found themselves on opposing sides of various international issues. Today, the USA and Russia continue to play their game on the global stage. Their interactions are marked by a mix of cooperation and competition, with each nation seeking to advance its own interests while keeping a wary eye on the other. Their rivalry still echoes in political maneuvers and international policies. From cyber warfare to economic sanctions, the USA and Russia continue to engage in a complex dance of power and influence. From the Cold War to contemporary conflicts, the USA-Russia rivalry has shaped our world in profound ways. This ongoing saga has influenced everything from military strategies to diplomatic relations, and its impact can be felt in many aspects of our daily lives. The USA-Russia rivalry has shaped our world in profound ways. It has driven technological advancements, influenced global politics, and even affected cultural exchanges. The legacy of this rivalry is complex and multifaceted, touching many areas of human endeavor. History buffs, how do you see this rivalry? Comment below. Your insights and perspectives can help us understand the nuances of this complex relationship. Whether you see it as a battle of ideologies, a struggle for power, or something else entirely, your thoughts are valuable. From space to the brink of nuclear war to the fall of walls, this rivalry has seen it all. Each chapter in this story has brought new challenges and opportunities, shaping the course of history in ways that are still being felt today. This saga is far from over. Stay tuned. The story of the USA and Russia continues to unfold, with new developments and twists that keep the world watching. As we look to the future, one thing is certain. The rivalry that has shaped history will continue to play a crucial role in the global narrative.